Hello?
Hello, my name is Rob Sears, CEO of Sword and Spirit. We're a small development group that is seeking funding to complete our 3D horror adventure game, Shades of Sanity. For this project, we want to create the heart of an old-school point-and-click adventure game while using modern engine technology that can immerse the player in a 3D environment.
Hi, I'm Keith Leonard, Director of Technology at Sword and Spirit. You know, we almost made a game like this at Dreamforge, and I thought it was a great idea, mixing good 2D adventure game gameplay with high-end 3D environments. Hopefully you can help us make this one.
I was a programmer at Dreamforge from 1997 to 2001. I worked on such titles as Sanitarium and an unreleased 3D Myst sequel.
I used to work for Dreamforge, and while I was there I shipped Warwind 2 Human Onslaught, the Unreal OpenGL driver for Unreal Engine 1, and I was the primary rendering engineer on the Dreamforge 3D engine. After Dreamforge, I went on to do some mobile work, and then I was the rendering and performance lead for a couple theme park rides, like Disney's Toy Story Midway Mania and SeaWorld's Race for the Beach.
Shades of Sanity is about a schizophrenic patient named Joseph Springer who moves back in with his ex-wife, only to find the house deserted and plagued with visions of oppression, isolation, and murder. As Joe, you try to sort out the truth, while everything else seems to persecute you.
So far on this project, we've focused mainly on the technology, writing our own custom 3D engine. We needed some pretty high-end features, and some features no other engine has implemented yet, to make this game what we think it needs to be.
I have an idea for a new 3D game.
Okay.
And we're going to need an engine for it. Can we do it?
Yeah!
Yeah?
Yeah!
I'll send you a rendering list.
Cool.
So, how's it coming?
Here it is.
Are those reflections ray traced on the fly?
Yeah, deferred ray trace reflections.
Did you get real-time shadows, volume shadows, texture projectors, pre-calculated light occlusions, real-time ambient occlusions, HDR with bloom, bokeh, volumetric particles, particle lighting, normal maps, detail normal maps, self-illumination maps, spec maps, gloss maps, reflection maps, and refraction maps working?
Yeah, I got that stuff done last night.
Sweet.
Yeah, the engine's in good shape, but I think we're going to need some art help to get the look and feel we're after.
I know somebody at work who could help us.
Cool.
You like games, right? Would you like to work for us? We can pay you nothing.
I've always wanted to work for nothing. I'll do it.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Who are you talking to?
I found us an artist.
Dude, that's an empty cubicle. There's no one there. Yeah. Good talk.
We're gonna have to pay people.
Yeah.
To finish the game, we're going to need funding from modelers, texture artists, and animators, and possibly voice actors. Depending on your level of support, we offer digital copies of the game, t-shirts, a 3D print of our Stalker model, and a chance to get feedback and input for when the game is in beta phase. Our Kickstarter goal is the minimum required we need to finish the game, but the more funding we get, the more areas, puzzles, and story we can add. It's been more than 10 years since I was a programmer on Sanitarium, but people are still talking about that game. We want to create something that's just as enjoyable, emotional, and memorable.
Instead of drenching our players in dark, closed, gory environments all the time, we have a variety of locations, some that are open and sunny and inviting, and some that are strange, unlike anything you may have seen before. This creates a more interesting atmosphere throughout the gameplay.
The game's puzzles are more environment-based as opposed to relying too heavily on the classic inventory system. We are adding a variety of challenges, including physics and figuring out the supernatural logic of a given room. Some puzzles have multiple solutions. We have 2 different difficulty settings, one for puzzles and one for action. The action difficulty gives the chance to add danger to life and limb. This feature can also be turned completely off to make this a pure adventure game, where you can walk away to get a cup of coffee without fear of being murdered. So thank you for watching our Kickstarter video.
And remember, the more you help us out, the better the game will be.